All right, welcome back.
Good take today, can we?
To another stream of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag with our no HUD challenge, playing without any of the heads-up display and yeah, doing like more of an immersion run with the game. And we're gonna continue today with sequence 3 of the game, and that is all about kind of like introducing us to certain aspects of a naval, of sailing, yeah, taking scores and the likes. It's all about prizes and plunder, you could say. Also, hey there, Crested, welcome in. And good day to you. I hope you had a good start into the new year and a nice Christmas time. Hope you feasted well with like a whole ass buffet. And yeah, hope it's not too cold for you, because Levi told me that in some part of Sweden there's like minus 40 degrees currently, or at least up to minus 40. So I hope it's like still right for you. But yeah, we're basically gonna continue right with prices and plunder here, because we didn't really get to finish this last stream. It's kind of like an open-ended, like open world exploration kind of like mission, where yeah, you can sail around and do quite a bit of side stuff if you wish to. Plus we have to find a very specific location, which is Sword Key, and yeah, that one isn't too easy to find, so it's probably gonna start with me just sailing around and yeah, trying to find it. I gotcha, dude. So that definitely sounds better than... I mean, I don't mind minus degrees, but if it's minus 40, that's a bit heavy. But yeah, Germany is pretty rainy and cold. I mean, it's like between 0 and 5 degrees, I would say, over here. Actually, it's a bit warmer. It's like more between 5 to 10 currently. But yeah, quite rainy, and I don't know. Kind of like typical German winter weather. We like don't have snow that often, so it's usually just like cold and rainy. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of snow actually.
Scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Need the Witcher for your troubles. Always Afro. How's it going, dude? How far have you gotten with Blood and Wine? Rarely gets snow anymore either. Only the north part of Sweden gets it every year. Yeah, fair enough. It's definitely getting warmer. We usually go to the Czech Republic every year for like skiing and snowboarding and stuff. But actually finding like a week or month where the snow conditions are like naturally good isn't that easy anymore. Like last year we were actually quite lucky because we caught like the only week of snow in like the entirety of February or something, or like January and February. Which is kind of crazy because that region was like known for getting like always really good conditions. Also, hey there, Harbinger, welcome in. Everyone returning got a cook. Roach solved the contract and turns out you're quite virtuous, so got a sword for your troubles. Nice. That sounds like you made some really good progress, and GG's on getting Erendite, I think it's called, isn't it? Because that sword is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I think what's great about it is it kind of like stacks over time, right? So you can also use it like into New Game Plus or something, I would imagine.
Let's see that dock.
Gonna hang it in your house. Not gonna use it.
I think we've lost them, sir.
So it's kind of funny, but I think the game automatically spawned us at Sorky Bank. Like I didn't travel here like off stream or anything. But the game's kind of like, if you kind of like exit an existing mission, then usually the game would like auto-put you close to the next checkpoint if you like reload back into it. The same thing actually happened in AC3 when I tried to find the underground entrance in New York. Kind of like start a mission and had to find like literally the only like underground entrance available to me, which with no HUD is quite difficult. And then I just reloaded the game back the next stream and it was like spawning right next to it. Kinda lucky, I guess, but I take it. I mean, that's fair. Like, if you're going like for the full Witcher route, with like everything to unlock like the bonuses and stuff. I do sometimes like to use the like unique swords just to change it up a little bit, and I love the look of the Erendite as well.
Give me some speed!
And I like the fact that it's scaled, so if you get to a point where you don't have like anything high level,
Get them aloft! Go sword sail!
then it's a really nice like weapon to use to just like get better and better with time.
Puedo ayudarlo en algo.
So we're gonna get the first HUD armor upgrade.
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
Hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colors will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 300 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
I think we're clear, sir.
I mean, that's fair, Afro. I take it you also got all of your items from the auction in the Hearts of Stone DLC?
Military class brig on the horizon.
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannon.
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
On your mark, come in! Fire! Too exposed! Take the shot! Fire! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot to cripple! Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Look, Captain, won't place shot there! Fire!
I like how there's like audio cues for what you can do. You know, like they're basically pointing out weaknesses, which is basically when you can press Y to like have a weak spot being created.
Can take away her
Brace yourself! Peak is right there, commence! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Cruiser, keep the stick! Man yourself to return! Fire! Almost ready! Fire! Ready to get the mainstream! Head up the sail! Who's down? Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! And give him a taste of British steel!
Should have kept the painting. I mean, you don't really have to. I don't think you have to keep a particular painting for story reasons or something. That being said, there's gonna be a painting quest in Blood and Wine though. That is definitely worth checking out. How far did I rank in Hearthstone? By the way, you managed to get to Silver 5 last season. So last season I didn't really play that much rank, to be honest. I think I only ranked to Bronze 1 or something. Because I didn't really play much further. Mostly just to finish the 5 like rank game quests, I think. But my highest rank I've ever gotten is Legend a couple of times. Like when I played rank like actively. Ah, so you did that quest already? Nice. It's a pretty fun one.
With what we're picking, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Okay, there's another one.
All sail! She'll take it!
Loose tops and royals.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the port. We're rollicking randy and heave a pole, heave away. We're rolling on board and the ready to fire, Captain.
Leave the quarters.
Trim the yards off the wind! Look, Captain! That's the fire! Fire! Ready! Fire! Captain Ransom, I'm there! She's gone! Fire! Make him pay! Crowd on every inch of sail! Brace for impact! Fire! Working on it! Fire! Wake is right there, Captain! Fire! That's where the most... Fire! Fire! Ransom, I'm there, she's Scarrow! Fire! Fire! That's where the most gender! Fire!
That's a tanky boy.
Captain Shell's exposed! Make him pay, Captain! Make him board on your mark, sir!
Okay, that should do. Actually quite like the no HUD ship combat. Like if you know the mechanics, then it's like quite intuitive. And like all of the audio cues really help as well. Okay, that's enough metal. Get the next upgrade here.
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and drive our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official. See the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
If she tries to ram us, drop mines as a credit.
Themselves exposed! Fire! Make him pay, Captain! Fire! Captain Ransom, I'm there! Fire! Race! Fire! Incoming fire! Fire! Fasten yourselves!
Enemy fire!
Oh shit.
Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shot fire!
Got a Pirate Hunter after us.
On the wind.
We're ready, sir! The wish! Take the shots out! For us, Captain!
Incoming fire!
Back, Clout! Enemy fire!
Race! Fire! Miss! Are the hooks tight?
Fire! Good shot to crippler!
Grabbing hooks away! Let's do the fire!
Okay, still gotta deal with the Pirate Hunter here.
Brace yourself!
Only time and number will heal that damage!
Fire! Look, Captain! Push them right through there! Fire! Enemy firing!
Enemy fire!
I gave them shot, Captain!
Fire quickly, sir! Do not
Pull them down to hell, lads!
Yeah, definitely gotta repair some damage here because we're still running on like the lowest upgrade level pretty much. And with a Pirate Hunter everyone, we definitely have taken quite a bit of damage there.
Let's go!
Ready to fire! Fire! When he tries to ram us.
Fire!
There's a good shot to crippler! We're ready, sir! Not us that time!
Fire!
Ostriganza! Let's have the whole place shut down! Someone blowing in! It's a bridge! Hold sail! Seal taking! Pull them in! With a will!
What the fuck? Smooth, Edward. Okay, I think there's still ships after us here.
Incoming fire! Taking damage here!
And that storm is just going and going. That way I can't really see that far as well with spyglass.
Running down to Cuba with a load of sugar. Way me boys to Cuba. Make her run, you line to squeeze us. Running down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. Oh, I got a sister, she's 9 feet tall. Way me boys to Cuba. She sleeps in the kitchen with her feet in the hall. Running down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. The captain, he will trim the sails. Way me boys to Cuba. Winging the water over the rails. Running down to Cuba. Way me boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba.
Even more metal. But honestly, I kind of want to get the upgrades first. Just gotta find Sword Key again. I guess I could be really cheeky and exit the enemies to check some modern day stuff for a few minutes and then load back in. Definitely make it easier finding Sword Key, that's for sure. But I think I may have found it actually.
I would say the danger has passed.
Haul in the stunsail! Douse all sail!
Crew up top! Douse those men!
Like, psh. Quiet, I'm fishing here. I'm gonna scare the fishes.
Need to disappear, Captain. Right. You're officially off the hook.
Okay, so we can sell some sugar. And a bit of rum. And then we can buy the first broadside cannons upgrade. Why is the rum always gone? Because Edward sold all of it again. He's just way too greedy.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any better you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. A fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
It sure is raining a lot, that's for sure. Yeah, that would be cool actually, Phantom, if you had like a subsystem for the crew where you have to like, you know, fulfill certain needs, I guess, that they're having. Kind of reminds me of like Stronghold, where you can also like increase your popularity with the folks by essentially providing like access to taverns and like alcohol. And you can actually really boost your popularity so much that you can just demand crazy taxes in return. It's like, take my money, just give me booze.
Loose main sails!
They are aloft! Do not...
Ease off the wind! Haul in all sail!
They are aloft on the fore! Come
As
on!
much sail as you can!
Crews down! Man your sheets!
Okay, let's see if we can get out of this rainstorm here, because it's been going on for quite a while. Right, you gotta at least provide a bottle for every person on ship at all times. Otherwise you're gonna desync because it would never not provide it for his crew. Imagine like the outrage of like the people playing this, if that would be the case, like desyncing for not providing enough rum. I want to check out this island because on one of the islands we have to meet the pirates again, I guess. And that might be the one.
Command! Sir! There's loot floating here! Brace yourselves!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
More sail! All sail!
Stunsails! Let's ride the squall!
Douse off at mains!
Ahoy along! Bring it all in! Fancy the swim!
And this game is just still so beautiful. It's not just because of like textures or anything, more like the whole like atmosphere, you know, you look at like the lighting, the kind of like fog, the water, and how you can see through it. There's actually so many layers of water that they created to make it like seem very alive, independent on like things like lighting and current weather and stuff. Just absolutely stunning game, even, you know, like almost 11 years now after its release. Water and shores are really stunning. They really are. Ah yeah, there you are. Nice, good thing I remember most of the locations so far. Where we have to go.
I'll be of service.
Okay, I actually wanna buy some more upgrades here because we have a few more resources and money to spend. I'm gonna definitely upgrade my round shot strength. The mortars would be quite nice for 800, can't go wrong with that. Just to have them, pretty much. I'm gonna get the ram strength 1, just so we don't take any damage by ramming others. Let's get the first swivel strength upgrade. Let's get the first heavy shot upgrade. Also get another ram strength upgrade actually. because I like to use the RAM quite a bit. And let's also get another harpoon storage, just so we have enough to throw if we come across like any hunting opportunity. And let's get more mortars. Same here, Phantom. Like, up to that date, it was like definitely one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. And it also ran quite well, like overall my machine back then. And it didn't have like the best like system or anything. But it ran really well and was absolutely beautiful. I remember being a bit cautious at first with Black Flag when it released, because I wasn't too sure how much I would enjoy like focusing so much on the naval. And also like playing a pirate instead of like an assassin. It was quite a departure from what we had previously. But I still ended up falling in love with the game and the overall gameplay loop. And that's even though I didn't enjoy the naval initially too much in AC3. But yeah, this game totally won me over. Yeah, talking about Black Flag, Anonymous. Also, welcome in. Do I think I will have money issues playing with no HUD? I think I'm gonna be alright, to be honest. I mean, you definitely don't see like quite as many treasures as you would usually. But there's often other indicators for treasures, like them of course shining from a distance, having kind of like this like shimmering sound if you come close to them. So, and me like not using any fast travel means that I come across quite a lot of treasures and like money making opportunities, like if it's boarding or like warehouses. I guess I'm gonna maybe even make more money than I would usually do, depending how in depth I go with like exploration. But I know fast travel would definitely mean that I think I'm gonna get around quite a bit to make a good buck. And I probably also won't find like all of the like best upgrade schematics as well. So I probably have like less money to spend. Since I won't be using like any maps or anything. Is it crazy that you prefer Rogue? I mean, I don't think that's crazy. I think gameplay wise, Rogue has definitely enhanced certain things from Black Flag. I feel like it's mostly the same, like gameplay overall. But yeah, they certainly improved on like some fronts. Narratively speaking though, personally I prefer Black Flag. Both for its length and kind of like writing. But gameplay wise, I think it's yeah, on par, if not even better in some regards. Fandom you played on PS3 had played Rogue. That was your first AC, then 4-3 Ezio Trilogy went backwards. Fair enough. I mean, it's always you know, great to get to check out other games no matter in what order you play them. And I feel like they're often written in a way where you can definitely, you know, be thrown in as a newcomer, get like a bit of a summary at the start, and then like jump into the, you know, into the game. I played them pretty much in chronology. Like I was really into Assassin's Creed when it launched. Didn't really get to play it though because I had no way of playing it, but I watched a lot of it, and I played like a little bit at a friend of it. Back then on PC, so like AC1, but never really got to finish it myself. And then when AC2 launched, like 2 years later, I had a PC on my own. And yeah, that's when I like started getting them basically every year. It's been kind of like crazy seeing like how far the series has come, you know, and like how much of a jump it has made on like so many different fronts. But I'm also glad for the journey because there's been some amazing games over its time. I mean, there's definitely games I like a lot more than others, but generally speaking, I just adore the series. This boat blood cells. Let's go for these. Kinda like the Jackdaw wheel actually, let's keep that. Let's go for the Kraken figurehead. Okay, but I think that's all for now.
Done. All the best.
And I mean, like the water, fire and rook instead of the barrels and swivel and ram are a little different. Yeah, the ram, don't you like have the option to like ram opponents with like a special move pretty much immediately? That was also a feature in Black Flag, but you didn't unlock that until you like beaten all of the legendary ships actually. So quite late into the game. But I like the front cannons for sure in Rogue, that they were like regular cannons instead of like chain shots. And the firewater was also really cool actually, I enjoyed that.
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
So if the first came to 251 and the due was 20.
2. That means the second. So it's the first key.
That is good to know, mon ami. Thank you for the welcome. 2.
Burford, Manning, to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Time to have me.
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. The look I've seen before.
You mark well, Addy. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there, and it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea. We must tread lightly. These waters are well guarded, sir.
Hold, Addy. There's trouble afoot.
I see them. Reef the foremains!
To larboard, sir. Some wreck.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
I gotta remember like certain ships' names actually to like make sure it's like the right one I'm tailing. It's not gonna be overly easy to actually chase and tail someone in like foggy weather. It can disappear on the horizon quite easily.
Someone blowing in! Think she's a cutter! Royal Bloody Navy! Seems to be alone, sir!
Reduce distance target. Where have you gone? Fuck.
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantation, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Something else?
Cane juices. The hard process making sugar. Dangerous. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers. Crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This really detaches me from hunger. Let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin, stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
Okay, still managed to follow it, but that wasn't very easy. I tell you that. It was like foggy weather.
Risk to anchor too close. Soldiers roving the plantation will catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw.
I do like the fact that this game has like lots of tailing missions of a new HUD, because it just makes finding things more natural and also easier for me. Instead of just saying like, yeah, you have to like now just find this island somewhere. It commentating actually makes it like definitely feeling more natural to get there.
What's happened here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
It's no bother, sir. We have everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here, young man. By pirates, if my eyes on me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
Nothing. Keep to the task in hand. Speed the pace. We all want to get to our point.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse.
Speed the pace.
Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh?
You can curse
The
me later.
key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
Didn't know pirates use smaller ships. Yeah, I mean at least some in this game do. Like Vane, for instance.
Intruder! I need some help here!
Like Charles Vane, for instance, Benjamin Hornigold,
You can curse me later.
both of them sell a schooner, actually. I mean, I would imagine that a lot of the bigger ships are basically usually of like origin by the Navy or whatever. Because they have the funds to build them.
Help me, damn it!
What was that, Joe?
Stop the bastard! Help! We've been pushed!
Anyone who rings that alarm or is trying to is gonna die. And left on that pile of bodies.
Speed the pace. We all want to get to our point.
I hope nobody of these guys was actually the key holder. Ah, there he is.
Hey, where do you think you're going? There! After it!
Okay, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I mean, Blackbeard, for instance, he actually,
Get out of that bush! Wait a minute.
he actually gets his hands on a man of war. But it was quite a task and not very easy to get their hands on it.
What was that, Jones? Take to the town. Curious. You can curse me later. Now you work. Speed the pace. We all want to get to our points. Take to the task in hand.
No bats rang. That's interesting, it didn't actually count. Because he definitely made the first couple of sounds for the, you know, bell ringing. But I guess it doesn't count unless it happens for like a few seconds at least. There's also one on Black Flag actually. You can handle Man of War for a mission in both games.
Are you looking for trouble? Ah, piss on it. Let's get back.
So where were you stationed prior to this assignment?
I'll beat the bejesus out.
See much action?
Okay, so I wonder if now I can actually access the statistics. Okay, I can. So we have total time played about 4 hours, which means we currently can look at the map a total of 4 times. However, we already did it once actually in the playthrough, so we can look at the map 3 times every minute. Okay. And for the next mission, Edward at Fetch and James Kidd track a Spanish galleon to its moorings and discover a strange surprise. So this might start in Nassau then? If Fetch and Kidd all reunite, but I'm not quite sure. I think I'm just gonna make use of my map look here to figure out the next location. Okay. So it's actually quite close by. But it ain't Nassau. I'm gonna assume... Okay, that shouldn't be very difficult to find then if it's that close. Just gonna take a ride with a ship, stay around the edge and then keep it straight. Fair enough.
Unfurl, mates! Let's move! Foretop loose! All sail! She'll take it!
Loose all! Party line!
Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, the skipper is a rover. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, the mate is never sober. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, the bosun is a tailor. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, we'll all go on a jamboree. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, the packet is a rolling. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, we're pulling all together. Do me, Johnny Poker, do.
It's not very fortunate for that it's like constantly so foggy here, which doesn't make it easy to see stuff.
Oh, do me, Johnny Poker, and soon we'll be in London town. Do me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny
Go for the gallants and royals!
Poker, roll me over.
Party now, Miss Rummy! I'm not here to...
Read the block and tackle after that.
Getting lost at sea really cast away, indeed.
Round all on!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
Also, Ginger Perks, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in raiders. Also, Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome into some pirating. We're playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag as a no HUD challenge. So playing without any of the heads-up display, including the minimap. How did your stream go today? What did you end up playing? Also, hey there, Joe and Taze, welcome in. Hey there, Dan, welcome in too. Is the stream lagging for anyone else? Oh, I hope not. But yeah, let me know. I didn't see any like drop frames or anything on my end.
These waters are closely watched by our
But never know.
Call down and clue up!
Bring it all, sail!
Stream is fine for you then. Hey the Mandolin. It's for you as well. I don't know, maybe it's like the Australian-Europe connection. I mean, one can have a really bad ping sometimes on that distance. You played Lies of P, great game. Nice. That's like a Souls-like, isn't it? The classic Phantom, when you have like two tabs open and one raids the other. But the Lies of P looks pretty cool. I've seen like a bit of gameplay of it and I really enjoyed like the art direction of it actually.
Loose and catch the wind!
Definitely seems to have something unique in that kind of like genre. Cheers Dan, thanks for the feedback. That seems to be mostly fine on my end, so I reckon it's like a kind of like Twitch server issue. I guess you have trouble communicating with each other, maybe. The soundtrack in Lies of P is really good as well. I haven't listened to much of the soundtrack yet, to be honest. But it's always nice when a game can kind of like also provide that to the players. One thing I love in the Assassin's Creed series so much is also the soundtracks, because they're always like a really nice mix between like historical and like modern.
Cruise up! Keep her six! Roll the mizzen tops!
Dude, I can't see anything in this fog here.
Stop, John! Let's get moving! I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps!
It's really good. Very hard game, but good. Yeah, definitely sounds like a Souls-like. I really gotta get back into those games. I've only ever played Dark Souls 2 and 3 actually. But I do wanna play Bloodborne eventually.
Haul in the stunsails! Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Stars!
Oh, hello there. Bit of rum.
Ready? Reef the topsails and gallants! Douse the topsails! Loose all and trim sharp to the
One can never have enough rum.
Topsails out! Brace yourselves for collision! Reel them in, me drums!
Just a deep love for Dark Souls 2, you believe? Yeah, there were definitely some annoying parts in that game. Like when I played it mostly because the mate was like really begging me to play it with him. So doing some parts together certainly made it like more enjoyable and like easier. I remember it was like a area that was like full with like poison or something. Which was really annoying. Because we're like constantly touching it and always like having to deal with it.
We now have the materials required. We'll be knocking them up, sir!
It's been a good while since I played it.
To larboard, sir! Floating booty there for the taking, sir!
Got some good metal.
Cannon ready! Awaiting orders! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Also, for those of you that didn't come in with Rage just now, if you haven't checked out Ginger perks before, then I would definitely recommend doing so. He's a really entertaining streamer from Australia and definitely enjoying games like Souls-like. She's also played for a lot of the AC games actually, including Black Flag, but I think you also played Mirage recently, was it? So also playing those games and yeah, always keeping it like fresh with like new playthroughs and first ones as well.
Running down to Cuba with the Lord of Sugar. Way boys to Cuba. Make her run you lime to squeeze. Running down to Cuba.
Round it all up!
Boys to Cuba.
Ride the wind! All she's worth!
Oh, I got a sister, she's 9 feet tall. Way boys to Cuba.
Ease off the wind! Stunsails in! Crew up!
The motion could be tabled. Half the local businessmen said this was
Alright, sorry I had to mute myself here for a sec. Ginger, yes, Mirage was a fun game. Yeah, I enjoyed Mirage. It had a pretty good stealth gameplay, I thought. Like, especially with the tools and stuff, and they also nerfed like enemy vision quite a lot from like Valhalla. Which makes it definitely easier and more forgiving. I thought that sometimes that the guards were just a bit too stupid at times. Or a bit too easy to deal with. But in the end it's like more to serve like having fun with the stealth system, which I think they definitely did a good job with overall. So I enjoyed it. But yeah, this island I've already been to here, so it's not the one I have to go to. Kind of lost my orientation in the fog there. But I guess we're just gonna stay around until we find it then. And just see whatever we come across. Kind of a classic AC with without stupid guards. I mean, in a way that's definitely true. AC isn't known for like the, you know, most intelligent AI behavior. I really wonder when we get rid of like this current weather, because it's been like this for like ages. I feel like I'll probably have to travel quite far away for it to change or something. Because it seems to be affecting like an entire area, pretty much. But yeah, for those that just joined in with a raid as well earlier. So basically doing like a no HUD immersion run, where essentially we can't fast travel. We can only use the map like limited amount of times, like once per hour, per like in-game hour, I guess you could say. So the aim is to like find everything naturally in the game and give us a bit of a challenge, because it takes away quite a lot of the game actually, from most obvious of course being minimap to things like social status indicators, basically giving you indication about what state guards are in, when they're attacking. Yeah, all those things are like taken away essentially. Create like a more realistic kind of like presentation of the game. never gets old. Just sailing the seas and listening to some shanties. Okay, so we found sword key again, I guess. But this isn't where I have to go either. I don't think.
I think we're clear, sir.
But there are some things that I haven't checked out on the island, I guess, like there's a tavern, for instance.
Starboard! Bloodstone, sir! Looks like loot!
I would say the danger has passed.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Trim off the wind, my boys! Ease her!
Hey!
Alrighty, that unlocks the tavern, and now we can talk to the bartender to give us some information.
Basta de peces pequeños. Con esta inversión podremos pescar los más grandes durante 2 horas.
There's also assassin contracts here, but I'm not gonna do them until the story kind of like introduces us to them.
¿De verdad es necesario?
Okay, so from memory, I think Swordkey Bank is actually in the kind of like southern region, or southern area of this region. So we'd have to head into like this general direction to get to the island we're looking for, I think. but given that it's still like freaking foggy, not really sure exactly. But it's been foggy for like over half an hour, I think, at this point, which really doesn't help all that much with like navigating. Because also affects like how far you can see with the spyglass to identify like islands. So it's actually actively like nerfing our like orientation in the game.
Oh, bend your duds and back your bag. We're all down over the mountain. To larboard, sir! Booty cast adrift, cannon! Starboard, Cap! Shipwreck Jack ahoy! Still alive, Cap!
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
To larboard, sir! Shipwreck survivor!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Stunsails! Let's ride the squall!
Larboard! Some wreck's cargo adrift here, sir.
Oh. Found a naval fort apparently. Now, if it wasn't foggy, then I could actually see where it is.
We're approaching a fort, Cap.
Okay, there it is. And hopefully it's gonna change the weather after we finish this fort here. Okay, that's our first naval fort actually.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Cruise up! Eat her sticks!
What I
Muzzle that duck, my trumps!
find the officer. Where are you, dude? Oh shit. Yeah, no idea where the officer is supposed to be. I really can't seem to find the officer anywhere. Maybe Ecovision might help identify. It would probably be like a golden target, I imagine. But he should be clothed differently to the other guys as well. Let's have a look up here again. Maybe I oversaw him. Ah, okay, I saw him. He's hiding up here. Gotcha. Okay, so this is basically a forced map look there. Nothing really I can do about it. I'm not gonna add these to the counter because it wasn't like an active choice by me. I'm not gonna like move away from here or like study anything in detail. But it is revealing that we are not really close to our mission currently. However, going like straight away from like the shore here should again lead us into the general direction. I just hope that finally the weather has changed so we can like properly see where we're supposed to go.
Oi, Kenway. Need to disappear?
¿Puedo ayudarlo?
Yeah, let's start of this. And then we could get another set of broadside cannons here. Also want to get the crimson cells. And let's reflow some mortar shots. And that's it.
Mil gracias.
Silk on the waves. Greetings, privateer. News has reached me of a highly illicit merchandise being carried over the ocean. Find this cargo and I shall ensure it is disposed of in a safe and proper manner. Signed, Milo van der Graaf, honest businessman and friend. I mean, often contracts can actually run in the background in this game. Like, if they aren't of the same kind, then you don't have to like do them immediately, I don't think. Like, for instance, you could accept an assassination target and then do like another quest and then come back to it, as long as you don't do another like assassination target in between. Which really helps with like the game feeling a bit more open world, I think, and also quite suits into the whole no HUD thing of like accepting something early and then doing it later. Oh, I already have everything, apparently. Fair enough. That's an easy one.
Hey, friend.
Fair enough.
Your low profile.
First watch come. Let's catch some wind, lads.
Yeah, that's true, fandom.
Sir, the ground on every inch of sail.
Loose all, party like.
And how can it still be foggy after all this time? Also, it seems like the time of the day hasn't progressed whatsoever for some reason. Kinda weird.
Douse those gallants! Ho! Ho!
Yeah, this is making it really difficult to find what I'm looking for.
Unfurl aloft! Man your
I wonder if it doesn't progress the time of the day and weather until I do the next mission or something. Might be like scripted or something. Oh, can hunt a bull shark. That's something.
Seems we got a survivor. More sail! All sail!
loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Douse all but main! And lash the harpoons.
East!
There's our prey!
He's off!
It's a hit!
Come on.
He's turning the sea red! He don't like that! Grand shot! He's loose, Captain!
Where is it? Watch it, larboard bow!
We got him now!
Look at the size of him!
A fine haul today, sir.
Alright, that's our first naval hunting mission done. It can be quite useful to like get certain crafting upgrades. And this fog is killing me, honestly.
She'll take it!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my Thomas.
The spyglass can't make out anything either in this fog. Oh dear.
Refit, all top! Stunsails in! Clue up!
Stunts up! Let's get moving!
Loose all! Party like!
Reef the topsails and gallants! Crowd it all on!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Okay, this honestly feels like a bug at this point. It's like locking into a set like weather and time of the day. Unless it's like scripted, of course. Because the game has like a dynamic day and night time system. And usually it will like progress even like during cutscenes and stuff. There's also a chance as well that you're gonna have like a different like weather or time of the day in the cutscenes because it is a dynamic system. For some reason it doesn't want to progress here and it's just making things worse with the fog because I can't see shit. How can my spyglass identify anything either? Okay, I'm just gonna keep sailing now until I escape this storm, or this fog, I guess, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, based on distance, it should disappear at some point. But it just doesn't. It just doesn't want to stop, does it? I feel like the whole map is like covered in fog currently. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna actually try something here. I'm gonna try to exit the enemies and enter back in and hope that that fixes this issue. Because it ain't no fun like traversing the map with like fog everywhere so you can't like see what's in front of you. See, was it so difficult? Just look how crazy of a difference it is. Like, honestly. Crazy difference. In terms of like how far you can see. You know, I wouldn't even be able to see this with fog from like this distance, and that's like super close. Which is kind of cool because it like is more realistic in a way. But yeah, it's also darn hard to like navigate.
Crew up tops! Douse those men!
See, that's what I mean. Like, just now, moments ago was like sunny, and all of a sudden we have like a rainstorm, and like thunder and everything happening. That's how the system is usually like being dynamic, not like locked into like one state. so made. Amazing. I love when it happens. Some friendly fire. Whoops. That was a miss.
Hey! Get out here, you skulker!
I like how he slid down that over. Oh, that's actually a shanty. Also, hey there, Sadie, welcome in. It's going pretty good. Yeah, playing a bit more Black Flag with our no HUD challenge. Definitely enjoying it, but it's been also definitely difficult at times navigating. We just had a section where we had like fog for like 45 minutes straight or something. And the game just didn't want to like advance the time of the day either. So that didn't really make it very easy to find what I was looking for. But yeah, apart from that, it's been going quite well. How are you doing? I have no idea where this key guy is supposed to be. Sees his own mate like being shot in front of him. What happened here? Better stay at where the guy got shot and investigate. I really wonder if we already killed the dude that had the key here. Well, it seems like we killed pretty much everyone here. this point. Yeah, we definitely haven't gotten the key yet. Okay, so I reckon we probably killed the guy already. But we didn't realize that we had to do the key from that specific person, maybe? It also seems like some bodies actually despawned. Like there were 2 guys I shot from this watchtower. And they're not here anymore. That's not helpful. It seems they just like despawn after a while. So I doubt I can even find the person to loot anymore. It's our first Mayan stone actually. You can collect a couple dozen, I think, to get access to a very unique armor that essentially shields you from any kind of like bullets. It's essentially made from first civilization materials and has like an anti-magnetic effect, I guess you could say. But essentially deflects even like super fast projectiles. But yeah, I guess we're done here for now. I can't find the key holder. And we're also back to the foggy weather again. Okay, this makes me think if it's like not changing again, that it is supposed to be scripted this way. Because this is essentially exactly the same weather we had earlier. Yeah, no worries, Harbinger. Definitely enjoy the rest. And the lurk as well. And GG's on finishing the Awake DLCs. I hope you enjoy them.
Floating booty there for the taking, sir. Ghost the gallants and royal. Pull up all for me.
Okay, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna use the map another time here. So the Sword Lagoon. I mean, how difficult can this be to find? I just have to go past Cat Island here. And straight down. Come on. Right, Harbinger. Yeah, I guess you have been playing quite a bit of no HUD runs recently. So made it easier to stack up points, but yeah, the redemptions are gonna be back. No worries about it. There's definitely gonna be enough opportunities to spend those points.
Hold down! Hold down! Crew up! Furl those men! Give me some speed! Loose tops and rows! Crews up! Eat her sticks! Round in order! Loose all! Party like!
Okay, there's Cat Island. We have to get past this. The fog definitely isn't quite as bad as it was before, and it definitely seems like the time of the day is at least advancing again. That's good because we can definitely look much further now. There it is. Finally I can identify targets with my spyglass again. I had to find this tiny island, like the middle of the super foggy area.
Roll the mizzen tops!
Fun times.
We're sailing straight for La...
Full for all you're worth!
Hands in the water!
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous, and free, and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Ah yeah, I think that's why it was so foggy all the time, because you had to find the El Arca del Maestro. And I think we have to do that in the middle of a fog, so maybe that's why it was like scripted that way or something. But yeah, it's a pretty large ship, obviously a Spanish galleon, so
Your jackdaw handles nice.
hopefully it doesn't take over long to find.
Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way.
All weather there, Captain!
I quite like that with Blackbeard, that he's like actually mostly trying to avoid violence if he sees the opportunity, you know. He wouldn't just seek out like, you know, a conflict to get money if he can get it a safer way. And ultimately he also wants to provide for the Republic of Pirates, you know, and like that idea. Which you can also see later when he's like trying to secure medicine. Treat the sickness affecting Nassau.
All weather there, Captain!
Yeah, quite windy to say the least.
Trim the yards off the wind! Dark skies and rough seas there!
I want to have a look if I can see like any major sails around here. Not quite.
More sail! All sail! Man your sheet!
So of course another situation we have to find something in the middle of the ocean.
Human fluxon, Captain. Think he's breathing.
And I don't quite know which direction. But I'm sure we're gonna find it eventually. I also think that there might be like enemy's wards preventing us from straying too far away, I would imagine. Or like getting too far away from a target, which might give us an indication too.
Careful, Captain! His waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Ah yeah, so we definitely got into the area now. That's cool. Yeah, you got a pretty big frigate there. I have a feeling that we might have already exited the search area again. I haven't really seen like major cells yet, or like something that looks like a man of war. memory serves me right, it's also like hiding behind like one of those rock formations at some point. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the end of a search area here. Can't go there.
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my cargo here, sir.
Incoming legendary ship? Yeah, imagine. I mean, I think that's gonna happen to me a few times, probably that I would like accidentally run into the legendary ships. But there is a warning beforehand. They can like still decide to turn around, which I probably will do. But if I get strong enough with my upgrades, then I probably attempt to do them if I come across them. Yeah, I have no clue where we have to go.
Incoming ship! Guns out! It's a brig! Spaniards!
I think we've lost them.
The lone ship, Cap!
Also, hey Varrot, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude, and welcome in raiders. I hope you had a good rest of the stream today. With Control. How did Redacted go? And welcome in Brutus. Chilla, I'm in the best suit. Snakes, welcome in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching some of that awesome game. And yeah, welcome into Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. We're currently trying to find that ship. Nice, I finally found it.
Ship coming after us, sir!
I was like, find this random ship in the middle of the ocean.
Seems to be alone, sir! He's on the way!
Oh. We got into combat. It's fine.
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of it.
Aye. We'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors her.
The cover of darkness, most likely.
Ah, you make up to that.
Hold there, Captain. Look back.
Rod, you had a great stream. Good to get a bit of a start on the head of tomorrow. Did some good progress. How's the game treating me? That's great to hear, dude. Yeah, definitely can imagine. It would be nice to like already get into like some of the mechanics and get started already. And yeah, it's been going good. Definitely had to look at the map twice already today though, because it was quite tricky finding certain locations. I've been essentially having like a bug where the game was like locking in a certain day of a time at night. And then also keeping the same weather, no matter where I was like sailing. Oh shit. I didn't realize that getting detected by another ship desynchronizes me. Whoops. At least he gets set back here. Yeah, so basically the game was like locking in nighttime and like total fog, like really close fog everywhere, that you couldn't even use the spyglass anymore. And that was happening for like 40 minutes straight. So yeah, it wasn't too easy to find anything in that kind of weather. So I was just like exiting the enemies and getting back in, and that apparently fixed it. But yeah, apart from that, it's been going quite well. We are quite close to finishing off sequence 8 actually. Sequence 3 with memory 8. Or 6 I should say. But yeah, I think this is the second last actually of the sequence. So yeah, getting closer to finishing off sequence 3. I gotta say, like, trying to find anything in that weather is really difficult, for sure. But it is also quite realistic, to be fair. Doing the naval stealth without the minimap is kind of weird, because you don't really see how far the reaches. Because the detection system works like more to the sides actually of a ship instead of like front or back.
All in the sunset! Reef the foremen! More sail! All sail!
And you also don't have any social status indicator, which means you don't see like how far the bar is filling of like them trying to detect you.
Hostile warship closing! Man of war, sir! Spanish ensigns! That's the lone ship, Cap!
Definitely feels a bit strange for sure. But knowing the system definitely helps, because you know like how to anticipate some like conflicts. Or avoid them happening. But yeah, can be tricky for sure.
In all tops! Ease the spanker! Hold down! All sail! She'll take it! We ride the wind! For all she's worth! Reef the topsails and gallants! Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Charles. Reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect him. As much sail as you can! Look, they fire mortars, Captain! Reef it, all tops! Main down, let's go! Douse the gallants and royals! Loose main sails! Cargo adrift here, sir!
Captain, look! Water! How's all but me? Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Earl's vein slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news.
Bleeding bastards! We'll have to deal with it first fast.
Brace for impact!
They're on their way.
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! We're ready, sir! Fire! Ease off the wind! Here it comes! Steady, lads! Fire! That's for our gap! Four sail! Four sail! There they go! Fire! 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 Trim the yards off the wind! All sail! Seal take it! Cruise up! Ease her stick! Loose all! Let's move! Fire! Fire!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Nice. So we're getting quite close to actually finishing the sequence and also unlocking our very own home base. Because Julian Ducasse is having one himself and we're gonna be able to take it from him. And yeah, he's actually one of the first Templars we got introduced to in this game when we basically pretended to be one ourselves. Blackbeard suggesting the stealth tactic. I quite like that he does, because it showcases that pirates aren't just like all-out brutes, you know. Like obviously they're also cutthroats and like lurking the darkness, if it suits their means. But I quite like Blackbeard's tactics in general, because he's often more about like avoiding bloodshed or like too much violence, too much open conflict. And more trying to use his brains and his like reputation.
Captain's helm! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Okay, so we are looking for... Can we see it from here actually? I don't think so.
Stand fast! Let's get moving!
Oh, I guess we're gonna come across it eventually. It's so nice that I can actually see again what's in the background.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Hey there, Stanley. Welcome in. Welcome back. One thing I love in this game is having like all of these faction fights between, especially of course the British and the Spanish, but also pirates. And how even like being on an island, you can still see it happening in the open world, you know. It's not like the game shuts down like all naval systems just going on an island. They like exist independent from you. It just really helps make the game feel so much more alive. British versus Spanish versus Portuguese versus pirates versus sharks versus Godzilla versus Bayern Munich. Oh no, don't forget the French too. But yeah, that's right. It's like one massive faction fight. My money is on the sharks. I think one massive Sharknado is gonna be enough to take down Godzilla. Hey Vegas Steak, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, dude. How is it going? How was the stream today? How did sticks go? Gotta watch out for red nados as well. Exactly. Like in Plague Tale. Watch out for Hugo. Killed a giant ass bug. You did? What kind of bug was it? Kind of bug you put under sacrificial ritual pit. Like how just like flying in the air, or like, yeah, flying in the air pretty much. That's realism right there. I actually want to have a look if I can craft anything. Yeah, we can get the pistol ammo pouch, one. And that's it. Look, I bet it's my home base. Crooked Island.
done so. Every last scrap of duck on the wind. Brace yourselves!
Running down to Cuba. Hey, boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. Oh, I got a sister, she's 9 feet tall.
Crooked Island, indeed. You could say it's a crooked isle. But user should pay me for naming it that. No kidding. I don't have money now. That's actually one of the inspiration for my name as well. But does it have any crocodiles? That is the question, isn't it? It's soon gonna have at least one.
Reef the topsails and gallants! Haul down and clew up!
What then will you require?
I require you to sell... that I can sell my rum. At least a little bit that I have. And I also wanna have a better round shot strength maybe, I think. Yes.
Well done to my mind.
Good day.
Hey!
Oh, let's set a bin.
They just...
To tell you a certain ship be coming in.
That's a certified banger there. Where's this treasure? I can hear it shimmering somewhere. Never mind.
chum.
Let's get the viewpoint here. And the water's just so beautiful in this game. Still one of the best like water systems in like any game I ever played. Visually, but also like how it kind of like functions as a physical mechanic.
Ahoy, Captain! Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets! All weather there, Captain!
Wish you could free dive anywhere though. I think that is restricted to like the diving bow sections. That is true, yeah. You can't dive except for the diving bow sequences, I guess, and very few like locations, I guess, allow you to dive for like certain short parts, even without a diving bow. But yeah, most of the time you can't. It is kind of cool, you can do that in like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. There's the Salt Lagoon again. However, we're looking for... Is it Great Inagua? I think so.
That wind's no small gale, sir. Dark skies and rough seas there! Wind is shaping up for a big blow, sir! Storm, Captain! Looks bad!
gave her aid. Welcome in. That's a great shanty right there. Definitely among my favorites in this game.
Stop, Tom! Let's get moving!
Loose all! Party like!
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. I'm Sally Brown. It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. I'm Sally Brown.
Johnny Leafer, Johnny Silverhand, he can't leave out. He can never fully escape her.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know.
At least in my playthrough he couldn't.
Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo? Row, boys, row. Some I stow forward and some I stow.
It's a fort I haven't done yet, is it?
40 fathoms or more below, boys.
I mean, that's a naval contract I haven't done, but it's also like friendly to us for some reason.
40 fathoms or more below.
You know, I haven't done this one yet.
Way high.
You heard the captain! Move!
Weakest right there, come in! On your mark, come in! Take a shot, right there, sir! Cannon ready! Take away! Fire! There, sir! That'll wipe them out! Fire! Ready, deploy him, sir! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there!
Down they go! Down to planks!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Close down! Man your sheets!
Trim the yards off the wind! Haul it in! Get off the wind!
Muzzle that duck, my trumps!
Alright, sorry I had to step away here for a sec. But yeah, let's carry on. The Spanish Plague. A plague of Spanish ships confounds the pleasant waters my merchant vessels navigate in the name of freedom and goodwill. Rid the sea of his menace, and the Wandegraf Company will reward you handsomely. Okay, so it's just about sinking any car like Spanish gunboats we come across, really.
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Down they go! Ready to fire, sir! Down they go! All weather there, Captain!
Right, easy enough.
Race for impact! Larboard, Captain! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
So I'm pretty sure we have to head further down south to find Great Inagua. It's kind of funny because Blackbeard kind of like saw through a spyglass as if we were like really close to it, but we weren't. But yeah, it seems like I kind of had to went the opposite way of where I had to go. There's Crooked Island again. I'm just gonna sail past that, I think. Again, must know this is one of your favorite sea shanties. I think it does. It's definitely by far the most played sea shanty. And we already heard this one a couple times today. There we go, we found it. Great Inagua. Available during current memory. Okay. I think it's because it's the front entrance, and I think I might have to go the other way around. I'm just gonna sail around to the other side here. Pretty sure that's a song that you can hear in Assassin's Creed Syndicate when you basically try to investigate the secret entrance to Edward's house, I guess. It's kind of like a melody you have to recreate on the piano to get entrance into the secret room. There we go. That's the mission starting point.
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay.
Never was the King's Council so unified.
Would have been funny if a single person actually whimpered nay. It's like, okay, let's put him in water. I guess you're the single person, Stanley, are you? Oh man, I'm looking forward to this mission. The only thing is I really gotta make sure to trigger the checkpoints correctly, because I can get both. I can get bugs, which happened in my latest stealth run actually. And also have to trigger them very specifically since I don't see them. So this one might be a bit tricky to pull off in that regard. Because both tricky with the checkpoints and with it being buggy sometimes. Mr. Eddie, so I actually need to withdraw money. Do you know the nearest ATM? Oh yeah, I think Mr. Eddie knows one. I think it's right next to like a couple of sharks. We get to show you around there and drop you off. Of course, he's a gentleman.
Quieto ahí. Y no ha terminado. Vaya.
Oh, look, there's a shanty. Era vs. Simpson episode, can't remember the exact context, but they have a meeting and there's always one voice who answers me with a funny voice whenever we put a question to vote and ask if anyone is against, and it happens more than once. Eventually they wonder who the hell is the guy answering me, and the actual guy is saying it points to someone who doesn't sound anything like him, and they believe him and it takes them innocent. Oh dear. That sounds like a kind of like a club meeting recently. That's club that I'm following ahead. But basically they also put lots of things to votes, and there was like always one troll just like voting the complete opposite of like everyone else, even if they were like all agreeing on something. He was just doing it out of spite or something. Just so they can stand out. Without the HUD making the message appear, the game wants you to guess which sea shanty you just collected. Exactly. You have to figure out by just sailing, I guess. Oh yeah, what a rebel ride. Total badass. Okay, seems like we actually successfully triggered the checkpoint this time. Last time it bugged out for me and I couldn't do anything to progress the mission.
last time you will see land for a month.
¡Quieto! ¡No te muevas! ¡No nos engañarás! ¡Mantened el ritmo! ¡Allí está!
¡Alto ahí!
¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro! ¡Eso ni lo sueñes,
Creo que puedo darle.
¡Lo tengo a tiro! ¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro! ¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Desde aquí puedo darle! ¿Creías que no íbamos a cogerte?
This is the last time we will see land for a month.
Remember the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp.
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world, without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
Oh yeah, we did it. We finished sequence 3. Rod locate Jean Durage. That's the one. The Touche for Douche's brother. Yeah, they could definitely be related, that's for sure. Another Templar bites the dust. Another one to the collection. But it's a pretty cool assassination mission overall, like the whole, you know, like walk through the jungle. Like getting there first and then like being able to like utilize the height advantage of a ship to perform an air assassination. It's one of the reasons why I like the ship so much, like also as a stealth opportunity, because yeah, you have like so much like verticality really that you can use for your advantage.
Hey! I just saw you were logging out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work, and they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh. Bonjour? Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting. Follow me. It's on the top floor, so it's not hard to find. But the rest of this building can be confusing to first-timers, so we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find.
Ah, yeah, right. There's basically like a natural HUD in this the modern day sections, because you always carry like a tablet with you, which is like what we have at the bottom left. It's like literally what we are carrying, like similar to what Melanie is carrying. So it's like a naturally logical HUD system, essentially.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
You wonder if those would sell well on eBay in the AC universe? I mean, given how much Abstergo is like throwing around with him and giving them to every employee, maybe not that much, but who knows?
Hello? Hi? Testing, testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your Animus. I'm sort of the Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise, in charge of all the techie stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi, thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no? So the main reason I asked you here concerns something called the Observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement.
I think Olivier is an interesting character because you can really tell that he's more like passionate about the project he's working on. You know, and he doesn't care all that much for like Abstergo. I mean, of course he knows that he has to like, you know, follow what they're saying to keep his job and stuff, but he's actually quite excited to do like memory research and like create like a Hollywood game version, I guess, of like the real events of the pirate history. But yeah, there's a reason he's like head of Abstergo Entertainment and not of like another Abstergo facility.
You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me. Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier when she comes. It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
Oh yeah, I guess like, yeah, John is definitely a very pleasant person to deck with. A nice colleague to have. As Rod says, a very sound mind. Nothing wrong with him. Push Harbinger. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that in Watch Dogs, that's for sure.
Locked door. Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this.
Right, Stanley, we definitely nailed his character in that regard.
Now, you need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside. You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 00 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease. Thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3, the legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Rest in peace, my boy, Desmond. Yeah, this is of course in connection to the events of AC3 and the ending of the game, where he essentially died to stop, you know, the apocalypse from spreading further. And yeah, Abstergo ultimately found the temple and found him there. And that's how they got access to his DNA, and why we can now, as an Abstergo employee, access the memories of Edward Kenway, one of the ancestors of both Connor and Desmond, of course. Butcher's Rod. Yeah, we definitely are. It definitely feels wrong, you know, seeing like Desmond's body being handed that way without like any dignity, really. Yeah, I guess that emote couldn't be more fitting here, Harbinger, with Desmond. Right, yeah, a volunteer. Just like how they like to say in Unity later when they describe how they got access to a generous donor or something, who was of course a modern day sage, John from IT. But yeah, was basically being killed by Abstergo.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby, come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
I love how John from IT is written.
Not sure I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your coffee is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the letter.
It's an art, Sean, not a science.
Right, a coffee recipe. If you need a recipe for coffee, Sean, maybe you should work on your methods first. It's like, man, you sure I'm glad Abstergo turned over a new leaf and stopped doing anything since Origins, right? They definitely have learned the lesson, haven't they?
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all, you're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee, doing a job. But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Are you anointed yet, Rebecca? But it's definitely cool to see like Sean and Rebecca back here and essentially investigating how much Abstergo knows about Desmond. Which is why we wanted to have this specific video file, of course. Just gonna collect these real quick so we can read them later. And yeah, this is actually gonna be where we call it today for AC4 Black Flag. So we're gonna continue here next time with more from modern day. I'm probably gonna go ahead and hack a couple computers, at least as many as I can on my current security clearance level. And then we're going back into the game to start out with Sequence 4 and I guess finally unlocking some major side content, getting access to our very own home base and yeah, learning about the Templar Hunts and the likes. So definitely looking forward to continue playing more of this. But yeah, tomorrow I think we're going actually finally back to the crew to continue there because it's probably gonna be another shorter stream overall. And of course I had planned on playing Guitar Hero, however I ran into a couple issues that had to be resolved first. I think I'm mostly done with it now. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do like a Guitar Hero session on the weekend at some point. And yeah, when everything's gonna be set up for like song redemptions and character redemptions and the likes. But yeah, that's the plan. And yeah, I think on Friday we're gonna play a bit more Black Flag again to continue here. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days. So very Rod, thank you for being here, dude, and thanks also again for the raid earlier. I really appreciate it. Thanks also to all the other raiders today, Ginger Perks and Gislek as well. And yeah, also to everyone who came over from raids and also everyone who stayed over as well. We're gonna have a look ourselves now to see who we can raid today, so let's have a look who's online. Catch you next time, Harbinger. Catch you next. Oh, I was having my stream open doubly there. Whoops. I was like, where's that sound coming from? But yeah, take care, Harbinger. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. I'm the best. Thanks for being here too. So we're gonna go and raid over to Schiller. He's playing a bit of Skyrim with his first playthrough of the game. Catch you next time, Brutus. Thanks also for being here. Have a good one. Thanks for posting raid emotes in chat there. So yeah, feel free to copy the ones depending on if you are subbed or not. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with most likely more of a crew. So until then, have a good one. Thanks again for being here and catch you all next time.